The stage was set, the lights were hot, and the audience leaned forward in anticipation. On one side stood Karoline Leavitt, the 27-year-old conservative firebrand who had built her career on sharp attacks and unapologetic rhetoric. On the other was Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, the Texas Democrat with a reputation for composure and legal precision. What unfolded that night was more than a debate. It was a clash of style, substance, and strategy. Karoline Leavitt walked in convinced she would dominate. But by the end of the night, Jasmine Crockett had turned the tables, leaving no doubt who truly won. The opening exchanges were tense but measured. Leavitt was quick with her soundbites, sharp with her barbs. She attacked Crockett's voting record, accused her of being soft on crime, and painted her as out of touch with real America. "You claim to represent the people," Leavitt snapped, "but your policies weaken families, undermine security, and put radical ideology above common sense." The crowd stirred, some nodding, some frowning. Leavitt pressed her point, clearly confident this was her winning line of attack. But Jasmine Crockett didn't blink. She sat forward, her eyes steady, her tone calm, and with one line, she shifted the entire conversation. "Karoline," Crockett said evenly, "you mistake loudness for leadership. The truth is, families don't need slogans, they need solutions. And on that front, you've offered none." The room went silent. Leavitt froze, just for a moment. Before forcing a smile, she tried to push back, doubling down. "That's not true," she barked. "I stand for real Americans who don't want their values destroyed." But Crockett, unflappable, countered with precision. "Real Americans," she said, her voice calm but cutting, "are the teachers trying to keep their classrooms safe, the parents working 2 jobs to feed their kids, the veterans wondering if their service will be honored, and every time you choose division over solutions, you fail them." The audience erupted in applause. Cameras zoomed in on Leavitt's face, her earlier confidence now replaced by visible frustration. What had started as her attack line had collapsed into her weakest moment. On social media, the exchange exploded. Within minutes, hashtags like #CrockettClapback and #LeavittShutdown trended nationwide. TikTok clips of the debate spread like wildfire, with captions like, "Karoline thought she had it," until Jasmine spoke. Leavitt tried again to regain control, but each attempt backfired. She raised her voice. She gestured wildly. She accused Crockett of dodging. But each time, Crockett calmly responded with facts, examples, and most importantly, the kind of composure that Leavitt lacked. It became clear to everyone in the room. Karoline Leavitt had thought she came prepared to win, but Jasmine Crockett had come prepared to lead. Political analysts were quick to weigh in. On CNN, commentators praised Crockett's ability to stay measured under fire. Even conservative voices admitted Leavitt had been caught flat-footed. One headline the next morning read, "Leavitt's shouts met by Crockett's silence, and silence won." For Jasmine Crockett, it was more than just a debate victory. It was proof that in the noisy world of politics, calm leadership still resonates. For Karoline Leavitt, the night was a reminder that confidence without substance is a recipe for disaster. The defining image of the night wasn't Leavitt's shouting or Crockett's rebuttals. It was the silence in the room after Crockett spoke. Silence not of confusion, but of realization. Silence that told everyone watching the winner was clear. Karoline Leavitt thought she had won. But Jasmine Crockett proved her wrong. And this is why debates matter. Not just for the sound bites, but for the moments that reveal who's really ready to lead. Jasmine Crockett didn't just survive Karoline Leavitt's attacks. She turned them into proof of her own strength. If you want more of these explosive breakdowns, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next viral political moment shaking America. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Karoline underestimate Jasmine Crockett? Or was this always going to be Crockett's moment? Because one thing's for sure, this won't be the last time Jasmine Crockett proves her opponents wrong.